Alright, so I thought I'd just do a quick little video today about long-term tape storage. I've just finished with a couple of multi-track sessions today. We've mixed those down to stereo masters, which are going off to the vinyl press to be pressed direct to vinyl. So now we've finished with the multi-track reels and we can put them away for long-term storage. But there's a couple of things you need to know about storing tape in the long term, so we'll go over those today. Right, so as we know, tape is one of the most robust storage mediums known to man, but like anything that you're storing, even computer hard drives and things like that, they don't like getting wet, they don't like being on fire, and they don't like magnets, funnily enough, and that's exactly the same with tape. But there is one other thing that we have to take into consideration when storing tape in the long term. That is when it's been reeled up nice and tight together. Between the layers of tape, we can get something called print through. Now this is just a signal printing through between the layers, and that manifests itself in quiet parts of the track, or just before track starts. You get a very faint signal in the background which will come through slightly before the actual track is starting, which is very annoying, and if we want to remix this session or resurrect it in years to come, that could be a potential problem. So the way we overcome that is by doing something called storing the tape tails out. So I'll show you how to do that now. Okay, so you can see we've got the reels up on the mounted on the tape machine. This is just how we finish the track. If we hit play now, it'll play the track just like normal, but we're ready to pack these away and put them into long-term storage. So what we want to do is get this tape onto this reel backwards, and so that it's stored tails out. So what we're going to do is fast forward it onto this take up reel.
A few moments later.
Okay, that's the sound that lets you know that it's completely on the take-up reel now. Now the tape is onto the take-up reel, we're going to take off the original spool that we're going to be storing it on. I'm going to take the take-up reel, flip it over onto the other side of the machine. We'll take another spare reel. We're going to wind the tape onto this reel now. Okay, now we've rounded it back onto a second take-up reel. We can put our original spool back on. This is the one that we're going to be storing it on. And now when we back it on, it will be going on entirely backwards. As you can see, we've got the leader tape here, which is the start of the tape. So it'll be going onto this in reverse. Now this machine actually has a handy dandy spool button, which basically causes the tension between the two motors, or between the two tape reels, to be a little tighter than it normally would be, and that gets it nice and tight and even onto the take-up reel. So when we're putting reels away, we'll usually use the spool button. Now not all machines have that. You can just back it on, it's not a problem. It's just nice if you have it nice and tight, nice and neat. Right, and there we have it. Now we've got this tape reel ready for long-term storage, tails out.